I'm KT. If you like what you see, subscribe to me. If you're a returning subscriber, go ahead and lock in 5 tweak out. Because you know how I get. You know how we be. Okay? Y'all already know what we're finna talk about. We're finna talk about the money at this company. Okay? So let's just get straight into this video. I drive for Martin, and this is my 1 month pay at this company overnight. So if you feel like what my total is, it's not no money, then I don't know what to tell you. Coming from a 9 to 5 and then getting into trucking and making this kind of money, I see this in a month where it would have took me 2 months to see this. I feel like this is money to me. But hey, don't judge me, judge your what? Judge your mom. Amen. Alright. So anyway, my first check was $17.78. Now I started this company on the 19th, okay? So this is 6/19 from 6/25, and I got paid on the 28th. My net pay was $17.78.84, okay? So boom, my gross pay and my per diem ended up being $18.67 overnight. So my trips and my miles, it was $6.76 and 6 cents. My per diem was $3.53. My detention pay was $2.48 and some change, and my bonuses was $1.89. That's my premium pay, y'all. In order to get your guaranteed pay, you gotta meet your premium pay, right? So a little background, okay, y'all. I am a regional driver for this company. I'm not OTR. Ooh, on my last look like that. Get right. But anyway, I'm a regional driver, so I get guaranteed pay with this company, okay? Alright. So with that being said, my premium pay was $1.89. How do you meet the requirements to get your guaranteed pay? You gotta submit your stuff on time. You have to accept auto loads. I mean, you can reject loads, but don't keep rejecting them. And you gotta watch your speed, okay? And make sure that you're just being a safe driver. No accidents, no nothing. No preventable accidents, because you know you might get in an accident. It really might not just be your fault, and you still gonna get your premium pay. But if it was a preventable accident and it was your fault, you're not getting that. You're most likely going to get terminated. Okay? Alright, so with that being said, for orientation, I got a hiring bonus and I got $400 for orientation. My miscellaneous, y'all, they paid me. Martin paid me for my rental, okay? Because I had to get a rental in order to go to orientation, because your girl not finna get on no bus. And I'm finna pack as much as I can, and we finna get on this truck. Like, we ain't gotta even go back home after orientation. We finna go get on the truck. So that's what we did, okay? We packed all our stuff. So if you didn't see that video, go watch the video and we packing, getting ready to go to orientation, okay? Thank you. Alright, so yeah, they paid me for my car. So in actuality, I ended up paying $13 for a rental. Alright, you know you gotta do that $300 deposit when you rent a car, and then the car itself is like $213. This company gonna pay up to $200, so it worked in my favor. This is before I even knew, like, I already had my car picked out, my car selected and stuff, what car was going, you know. So when they came in, it was like, oh, we just gonna reimburse you for the car. I was just like, oh, it's up to how much? And it was like $200. I was like, yo, run it here. They could get you there on a bus or something, but you know, if you don't want to be on no bus, then they gonna you could just get your own rental. They gonna reimburse you for it. So my first week, I ended up going out on a Thursday, and I had to go buy my own load locks with my own car, y'all. So they reimbursed me back for my load locks, and then your deductions is just your taxes and stuff like that. All right, etc. etc. So now we going on to the second pay, which was $14.01, and that's from 6/26 to 7/2, and my payday was on 7/5, okay? Now the gross pay was $16.06. My trips and my miles $7.34. My stop pay, this is when I was on a Walmart helping water. Like, they ain't really like explain to me what it is I need to do. They really just throw you in there water and have you fishing with the fishes, like have you swimming with the fishes for real. So with Walmart you get stop pay. My stop pay was $40, between $20 and $60, okay? So I got a lot of 4 stops for $40, 1 stop was $20, and 1 stop was $60, okay? My per diem was $383. My detention pay, now one thing about this company, they don't play about detention pay, but they gonna sling that detention pay like this like it's treat. They gonna slang it, baby. They is gonna slang it to you. So yeah, my detention pay was $125 or whatever, and then my bonuses. Your bonuses on your supplements is always gonna be your premium pay. And your deductions, your taxes and stuff. I got it. So now your total is $31.80 and 62 cents. All right. So now we on a third paycheck. Now the third paycheck was $14.68 and 43 cents. My gross pay with my per diem was $17.26 and 92 cents. This is from 7/3 to 7/9, and my payday was 7/12. Okay, my total miles was 809 and 72 cents. My stop pay, I only got 3 stop pay because this is when I went back to regional, because I told them like I'm tired of helping Walmart. Like I don't want to be running Walmart, and I feel like I wasn't running for real. Like yeah, you get paid you getting paid, but no, I'm gonna still get my guarantee pay and stuff like that, and I'm gonna get stop pay, but no, I still don't want to work. I don't want to do that. All right. So you know, I was telling my dispatcher, can you please bring me back home? Like, and when I mean back, what do I mean by like back home? Like get me off this Walmart stuff. Like I don't want to be over here helping Walmart no more. So you know, they did what they do. They for Zizzle and got me back where I wanted to be. So my last Walmart runs, it was 3 stops and they all was $60. Okay, my per diem was $423 and my detention pay was $105. And then my bonuses was $209. My miscellaneous was $13. Now what my miscellaneous was my scale ticket, because I had to pay for my own scale ticket because my car wasn't working and stuff like that, because I was with another company, and I had to go ahead and try to delete some stuff, and then I had to go sign in with that. Yeah, so they had payment for my scale ticket, and you know the deductions is just your taxes. All right, y'all, the last check. Y'all see the net pay is $715 and 69 cents, and my gross with my per diem was $800 and 2 cents. All right, this is from 7/10 to 7/16, and my payday was 7/19. All right, so my trip and my miles was 529. My per diem was $245. My detention was only $25, and my deduction was $84, y'all. Now y'all probably like, girl, why your last check only $700? Nah, they always tell you, in order to get paid, you have to submit your paperwork and stuff like that. You have to scan in your papers, right? So y'all, I was on a low and it crossed days. I don't know if y'all know what I mean by that. Like maybe I probably started like midday Thursday and it went over into Friday. And so like when I got finished with that low on Friday, it probably was like later in the day Friday. Like, you know what I'm saying? It probably was like probably like 1 p.m. Friday, right? So you know when you get done driving and stuff like that, you depending on like how you've been driving, you'll be sleepy. So y'all, when I pulled my brakes on with the sleep, and when I woke up, I was like, oh, I forgot to submit my stuff. So when I woke up, I submitted my stuff, right? But you have 12 hours to, after you had then finish that load, to submit anything that you need to submit. Y'all, it's been way over 12 hours, and when I thought about it, it was way over 12 hours. So I didn't even get the pay for I didn't get my guaranteed pay. So my guaranteed pay, I didn't get my guaranteed pay because I had missed the stuff or whatever. Like I missed one of my requirements. Okay, so yeah, so that's why my last check was only $715 and 69 cents. But y'all, my total working with this company, $5,364 and 74 cents. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like that's money. Like that's money, especially coming from a 9 to 5, day in, day out, baby. And y'all, it could have been more than that if I would have, like, you know, did what I had to do as a driver. If I wasn't just so tired, like if I wasn't so quick to pull on brakes and go hop in this bed and go to sleep, it could have been more than that. But that's besides the point. So if y'all thinking about this company, do your research. Don't just take my word for it, because that's what y'all did when I was bragging about the last company. Y'all took my word for it, and y'all try to get on my talk about some girl, you lied, this and that, da da da. I ain't lied. But anyway, if this video, like, it's really to like encourage y'all. Like if you anxious and you just stuck and you trying to see like is trucking gonna be for you, all I can tell you is go out on the nail. Like, go out on edge, go out and test the waters. Like, only you gonna know if it's for you. All that being scared and shit like that, pack it the fuck up. All that talk about some y'all got kids and y'all can't do it, this and that, pack it the fuck up. Like, stop making up excuses for yourself. Get in the motherfucking field, hoe, and do it for your motherfucking kids, hoe. Okay? Okay. And with that being said, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on y'all post notification bell, please. Hope I see y'all in my next video. So bye, y'all. Bye.